Hi everyone, welcome to Colouring with Kay and thank you for joining me today. So in this little video I am going to share a flip through and a chat of of this beautiful colouring book which I've had for a while now, but one of my lovely viewers asked if I could do a flip through of this book, a chatty flip through, and share mediums that I've found that work well in this book and what I think of the paper, and basically like a chatty flip. So yeah, I thought we'd do that. So yeah, this is the back of the book. You can see it's a little bit grubby, but that's because it always gets like that. So anyway, we've got this sleeve. So I did purchase this from Amazon Japan. You can buy it from Etsy, certain shops do sell it, but I think Amazon Japan is your best bet if you're in the UK or the US. So yeah, that's the sort of the card shiny cover. You do get a PDF version of this book, so you can print onto your desired paper. So I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit, and this is the first page. Obviously cannot read any of the Japanese. By the way, this translates as on Google Translate, Polar Bears Adventure Cruise Tokimeku Colouring Book Series. So yeah, and then we've got a couple of, in fact, let me zoom out so you can see the whole double page now. Right, so we've got a couple of coloured samples. The paper is lovely. It's the same as the rest of the books in this series, you know, with the one that started with the Yururi Sketch Mouse colouring books. So the paper's the same. Lovely paper, very good for pencils, really good for coloured pencils. I have found that watercolour pencils work really well in this book. So your Albert Dürer, any watercolour pencils, but I generally use the Faber-Castell Albert Dürer pencils in here. Your Inktense works really well. Look at this gorgeous double page, and this is just so appropriate for the winter months coming up, you know, with all the snowflakes in the sky, and then you've got like this ice rink with all the little penguins. So that's just perfect. That could be one for the Christmas holidays, who knows. And then you've just got some more information in Japanese, and it's split into chapters, as many of these Japanese books are. So like I said, watercolour pencil works really well. It's really good paper. Any watercolour pencils. Inktense. I think, I don't know, I can't remember. I think I might have tried some watercolour pen as well. It might have been the Gansai Tambi palette that I tried in here, the pastel set, I think. Pencil wise, polychromos work a treat in this book, so I highly recommend the Faber-Castell Polychromos. Prismas I like, but not as much as Polychromos in this book. Another really nice winter one, I think that's the Northern Lights or Aurora Borealis, I think that's that. And then the other pencils that I really like using in here are the Derwent Lightfast and the Luminance. I think they work really well. To be honest with you, most pencils work really well. My recent Woomer pencils, I think I'm going to try in this book, but I haven't yet, so I think they'll work quite well. Yeah, isn't that a cute picture? That's more of a summer page for the beach. But yeah, it is a absolutely stunning book. I would definitely try watercolour pencils, Inktense pencils. And like I said, those are the ones that I've found. The Derwent Lightfast, Luminance, Polychromos by Faber-Castell work really well. I think I've tried Artex in here as well, but because the paper is just such good quality, you will find that most pencils work well. recently in the rabbit book, which is the same paper as this, I did use oil pastels. They laid down really well. And then I put some Mod Podge Extreme glitter over it. This is a really nice one for summer or spring even. Got lots of animals to colour on there. Oh, another really lovely double page. The double pages take a while, but how I approach them is just to do a little bit every few days or every other day if you can. And, you know, before you know it, you'll be like, oh, I've done 3/4 of this, or I've done half of this. And then the more you do, the more you're motivated to complete it. So it's like a positive feedback loop, which is great. This looks a little bit Halloweeny with lots of little pictures that you can try your pencils out on or try blends out on. And then this I've tagged because this is a page I am doing with Megan, the lovely Megan from Meg's Colouring Corner. So we picked this for October. Hopefully, if I can, I'm going to try to do this page as well, because this is definitely another Halloween page, and I think I've got another book of this. I think I've got 2 of these, just because I use a lot of different mediums, and then the other side of the page is a little bit bumpier, so I like to have another copy. So I've done this one. This was one that which I haven't written a date on, which is not good. But this is one of my favourites. I really like how I've coloured the crystals. I think I did use Helen Elliston's colouring special effects guidebooks too. And then I use my own colours. Just show you in the centre, shall we? I used some other colours as well. And did my own blends, and then we've got lovely metallic gold paint here. I can't even remember what pencils did I use for that. I know that I do use quite a lot of the light fast dark colours and the luminance dark colours to sort of work with my other pencils. But yeah, that one I quite enjoyed doing. I've got to say, my Japanese colouring books are my favourites. I mean, I have lots of favourites, but they are definitely one of my favourites series of books. The big whale there, and then another chapter. So this was another one that I've done recently, which is a double page spread. I think this was during the August summer holidays. Yes, it was, and it did take quite a while. I think I based in neo colours, so your neo colours work really well in this book as well, because of course any sort of watercolour pencils or crayons work really well. And then there's lots of acrylic paint pen on here, metallic paint, gel pens, glaze pens, lots of different things. But yeah, really pleased with how that came out. It's always worth doing a double page in my opinion. And then this is a lovely double, like an underground fairground page. You've got this merry-go-round, and then you've got an ice cream van like it's on the seabed. So that's just amazing. Another double page. There's quite a lot of double page spreads in here, which I am not complaining about. I've always looked at this one and thought I could do this one, because I really like the dragons are drawn so cutely. But yeah, I will get to it at some point, because I really do like this polar bear book. I've not noticed this double page before, but it's less detailed. It is a double page, but it's less detailed, so I don't think it would take that long. And there's a dragon up there as well. So awesome. and another double page spread with loads of air balloons. And then I think this is a map. Lots of little pictures where you could actually try out your blends and pencils, and then there's a bonus page here. And then we've got an index. Index over here. And then that's it. Some information of how to download your PDF version there. And there are videos on YouTube. I think Colouring Chemist has done a big video on how to download your PDF versions of these books. So I hope you enjoyed this short video and it was informative with regards to what works well in this colouring book. Until next time, take care, happy colouring, bye.